Okay, here we go. Day 23 and heading out there for more of an intermediate run. Really going to concentrate on a few different things. If you're new here, my name is Brian Seppi, here documenting my journey for running, for learning, for teaching. Anything that captures my attention, I'm putting on this channel. So it's a little bit of a mix of self-development, learning, and growing. Today, I'm in the 23rd recording or episode of my marathon journey. And I just got done watching Floris Gaiman's, one of his latest episodes, I suppose, on his channel on MAF training. And for those of you who don't know about it, I'll put a link to that video here where he does a much better detailed explanation. But it was a really good reminder for my learning that most of what I'm doing is sort of in alignment with MAF training or this zone 2 heart rate training that I'm working on. Today, I'm really going to try to emphasize more of the MAF training or what I know of it. I don't know everything, but I know enough to say I'm going to take the 180 minus my age, which is 45, puts me at 135 if I'm doing my math correctly, which I am. And you go plus or minus 5 depending on your fitness level currently. So my fitness level feels pretty good, so I'm saying I want to stay right at that 140 range in order to build my max aerobic efficiency. To see if I can start to drive these numbers down and compare some of that data over time to get to the start line healthy and really be as efficient as I can while sort of enjoying my training. So that's what I'm focused on today. And again, it is day 2 running in the Hoka Rincons here. So we'll see how that plays out as well. I'll keep you updated. Thanks. Okay, there you go. That is that. That run is over. 8 miles in the books, I think. I'll put the run details here. For most of that run, I feel like I was definitely paying attention to the lower heart rate MAF training type style that I'm learning about. It felt really good, so it was moderate heart rate. That first mile always feels like my heart rate is too elevated, so I really have to figure out a plan before I head out to continue to work on getting that heart rate even higher, I guess, or do more of, I don't know. I got to figure out something to make that heart rate not so high in that first mile. So I'll continue to work on that. Felt good. I did try to mix up that MAF training a little bit too, where I did a little bit of, like in that mile 7 or 8 or whatever it was, I tried to get like sub 9 and try and get to a more of a tempo pace. So that felt I felt pretty good doing that on an 8-mile run. I don't know how that would go if I were on, say, a 10 to 13 mile run, if I'd be able to keep that up. But that's something definitely worth trying. So I'm curious to hear if you're doing something like that, if you're doing lower heart rate training or MAF training or zone 2 or any of these heart rate training slower paces to get the volume up, to get the aerobic capacity stronger. If you're working through that, do you allow yourself some flexibility to do some work within those runs that is more tempo-based at times? As I mentioned, I was sort of influenced this morning by Floris Gaiman's recent post, and I thought that he had some good information in there, and he suggested that, yeah, go ahead, play around in there, see if you can increase, a mile or a tempo or repeats and doing those sorts of things. So I'm going to continue to learn more about that and apply it. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like what you're hearing, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I really appreciate the comments and the feedback that I'm getting. Keep it up. Thanks for watching.